Testing, testing. My other glasses here. Let me get my other glasses. Is that them? That's them. Alright, I need to have, they should be different colors. I need to put some tape on them or something. Alright. So I'm thinking today I'm gonna do a similar thing. So maybe I'll go back to the nodes, but I'm kind of like, I was noodling around yesterday on the more of this just picking stuff while I was watching the Pendragon, the Daily Wire's Pendragon. I'm impressed with it. I don't feel like they advertised that thing half as well as they should have. It's better than it's better than any fantasy thing I've seen. I've only watched the first one, but I mean, it's not as depressing as the Game of Thrones. You know, I read the Game of Thrones and it's really well read, but it's awfully depressing. There's no real you don't feel like there's any kind. I mean, but so I don't know. Anyway. But anyways, I was watching that and I was noodling around and I was like, I kind of like another kind of tapping or kind of technique I was kind of trying to do while I can strum while watching TV, so I could just practice my picking and stuff. Was like, well, what if I just, instead of lightly pressing down on the string like this, I lightly put the tip of my finger to the string above it, and you get kind of a different sound, right? Like, so if like I barely touch the top string when I mute like a chord, but I do it on purpose because I want to hear that mute sound. You're like, yeah, that's lame. Yeah, it is lame, but it doesn't. Usually, that's not something you want to hear, but you can kind of work it in. And then if I see, that's different than if I put my finger like on top of it, but lightly press that versus. And that also means I can reach up here with my hammer-ons differently. And still have that kind of drum beat or percussion sound. So I don't know, I'm gonna play, so I know I'm not like practiced with that, like what can I do with that? I don't know, I'm gonna play with it today. So it's gonna be another ugly day. So if you're like, hey, it sounds like you don't know what you're doing or anything, that's not surprising. Don't be surprised, because it's called a practice session. It's called a practice session. And I'm an accountant, but so let's see. So I'm gonna do that, and then I also came up with some terminology that I feel like would be useful for my own practice, just so if you hear me say the term, because I'm gonna say them to myself, because I'm trying to get down like precisely what I'm thinking in my head. So I wrote down these terms. Let me see where I put them. I wrote down these terms. So like, so finger, oh, wait a sec. Hold on a sec. Put this down here. So I was gonna say, this is gonna be, like I was gonna, like if I go back and forth like this, over the fret, but I'm gonna try to end where I started. You can call that a slide, but I mean, it's not exactly a slide, because I kind of think of a slide as like going with one finger up this way. So that's like I wanted to call that like I'm gonna, for my own purposes, like some kind of finger fret wiggle. It's a little bit more technically specific while sounding less technical. I think it's a finger fret wiggle, and even more because it goes wiggling back, but I'm gonna come back to the same fret. So it's not a vibrato or whatever, because that would be, you know, going up and down on the same fret. So maybe the pointer ring fret wiggle. This is like backwards wiggle. because I'm going back, but I'm going to end on the one in front of it. So I'm going outside the shape backwards. Finger fret wiggle, back finger fret wiggle. And then you got the hammer on, which is fine. But what if you do like a rolling hammer on, like a rolling? Because I kind of feel like that's different, you know? Because you're doing like a double hammer on or rolling. So I kind of feel like that should be more of a rolling pen, like a rolling hammer. It's a 2-finger rolling hammer, and you can go from the open note to an open 3-finger rolling hammer. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. And then on these things, like this, this is a mute pick, but like you got different kinds of mute picks. Like if I was just doing like these two, this would be like a mute picking. And then I kind of feel like that would be like mute alternative picking or alternate mute picking. And then you've got the down strum mute picking. And then you got like the double stop, just like 2-string mute pick. I feel like that. And then I don't know what I'm going to, like this mute pick where I kind of graze the top string. I don't know what that is yet. I got to come up with a name for that, because that needs a name. Let me see what I was doing over here. No, there's nothing. Okay, let's go. So that's what I'm thinking. All right. So then I was thinking this position, like if I'm on this position, then I can put my finger, I was doing this last night, I was putting my finger right here, but then touching that A string so it mutes it, but it gives you like a dead pick, just to practice my percussion while I'm watching Pendragon, because I'm going to watch the second episode tonight. So I need to, I can't play like the guitar because then it's too loud because I have an acoustic. So I have to like, I feel like the mute picking is a perfect thing to watch TV with. So then on top, I can mute the top one with my thumb over the top. So that gives you a different flavor on the mute pick too. So you get that instead of like that. And then this one I can mute, then I can just lightly mute pick this one. So now I've got mute picking all the way down, but it's not exactly like this. See, that's different. That's different than like this. And if I play it hard, it rings one of them out. So that's so then I was just thinking, well, then I can try to come up with rhythms just with my mute picking. And this is going to be ugly. So that's what I was And then I've got if I can still hit the snare like this for that top string with my palm, that should give you a little snare, but it doesn't work as good if your thumb is already holding the string down a bit. try to do one thing at a time. So I'm mute picking with the tip of my finger. What can I do with that? Two-finger rolling pin, hammer roll, back finger wiggle, back finger fret wiggle, two-finger hammer roll, three-finger open fret hammer roll, trying to imagine that's not a sound that sound usually makes me feel like, oh, I missed it. But no, I'm not. I'm doing it on purpose. I missed it. I'm picking the wrong string. No, that's the technique, man. Two finger open string reverse hammer roll. Reverse hammer roll. Add 3 fingers. 3 finger open string reversed hammer roll. Double stop picking, double stop scratch pick, double stop mute pick. I don't know. I'm gonna mess with that more. So it might be a pretty weird day because I'm just gonna play with that for the for the day. So it's not exactly technical, not as much work on the fretboard, but I'll see if I can work the fretboard in as well. But I'm not gonna be doing as much counting. Pythagoras would be ashamed because I'm not gonna be doing with the numbers as much, but I'm gonna be technical with my language, which I think Pythagoras would still think is good because people don't use precise terminology with this. A slide is not technical enough. It's not technical enough. I mean, maybe the people might have more better names than that, but I don't know what they are. I'm going to make up my own names, and they'll be better. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there are I tried to ask Ara last night about the technical names, and she seemed to be thinking that they're fairly vague in their application, and so I think there's work to be done there for some more precise language, and so that's what I'll work on. All right. Here we go. This is just a random joke. Christmas kind of has a Christmas thing to it. Not really though, but kind of. So people are always complaining nobody gives a crap anymore, man. Nobody gives a crap. You ever think that's because nobody wants a crap? You know what I mean? I mean, think about it. Why would I carefully wrap something no one is hoping to unwrap? You know? That's why people don't give a crap. That's not generosity. That's a threat. Imagine giving someone a present. They're excited. They shake it. They open it. Crap, right? That's why you don't give a crap. That's why you don't give a crap. Now they're mad. Not because you didn't care, but because you did. And that's the problem. You gave a crap. People got pissed. If you give a crap, people get pissed. They get pissed either way, but there's nothing you can really do. But if you give a crap, they're guaranteed to get pissed. That's the thing. That's what I feel like. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but crap and piss should never be anywhere near the Christmas tree, right? And so if you give a crap, then people are going to get pissed, and they're both next to the Christmas tree, and the Christmas tree shouldn't be having crap or piss next to it. You hear me, Fido? I'm talking to you. No piss, no crap holiday rule here, people. And don't even get me started on elephant gift exchanges. You show up like, all right, everybody, who wants this? And that's not a white elephant, that's a crime scene. So yeah, that's why I don't give a crap. That's why I don't give a crap. Not because I don't care, but because I care enough not to hand someone literal disappointment in a box. Okay, that's why I don't give a crap. Okay, you get the idea. I think I played that pun out about as far as you can go. I wrote a song about it. I haven't heard it yet. Let's see what Suno does with it. I'll give you my first reaction.
People keep saying, shaking their heads, nobody gives a crap anymore, they said. But maybe, just maybe, here's a thought to unwrap. Nobody's waiting around for a box full of crap. I mean, think it through, take half a beat. Why would I wrap disappointment with a bow so neat? That's not kindness, that's a setup snap. That's not a gift, that's a threat and a rap. So I don't give a crap. No, I don't give a crap. Not cause I'm heartless, not cause I lack. I just learned the truth of a hard-earned fact. You give a crap, people get mad. So I don't give a crap. Yeah, I don't give a crap. Picture the moment, the crowd leans in. They shake the box with a hopeful grin. Paper tears, confetti flies, then silence drops in their eyes. Punchline drop. Now their upset faces twist and snap. Not cause you failed, because you tried too hard to give a crap. Yeah. And here's a rule we should carve in stone. Write it down, pass it on, make it known. Crap and piss don't mix with cheer. Not near the lights, not near the tree this year. Call out, you hear me, Fido? Holiday code. No piss, no crap. End of the episode. And don't get me started on that gift exchange hell. The elephant round where no one wants what you sell. You stand there like, alright, who's feeling brave? And the room goes quiet like you dug a grave. Now, that's not a white elephant. That's a crime scene in a Santa hat. So I don't give a crap. No, I don't give a crap. Not cause I'm cold, not cause I lack, but I care too much to hand regret in a sack. You give a crap, people get mad. So I don't give a crap. Yeah, I care enough to read the room, care enough not to weaponize a gift in bloom. So if you're wondering why I politely step back, that's why I don't give a crap. Yeah, so I don't give a crap. No, I don't give a crap. Not cause I'm cold, not cause I lack, but I care too much to end regret in a sack. You give a crap, people get mad. So I don't give a crap. Yeah, I care enough to read the room, care enough not to weaponize a gift in bloom. So if you're wondering why I politely step back, that's why I don't give a crap.
All right. It's about as good as I guess you can hope for a Suno song on a crap pun. Good work, Suno. Good work. Well done. Alright. Put my other glasses back on. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to use the guitar as a percussion instrument, which I'm not a professional, at with the strings muting. So it's gonna be ugly. Some people will say, well, it's not a drum. I know it's not a drum. I know it's not a drum, and some people, it's not your thing. That's fine. But I think there's a place for it. Neglecting the cajon. obviously just ringing out the open G string and hitting the cajon. And then this is basically a G minor smear into the major, which is the Mixolydian. try the open D string with the cajon. So Dorian, I'll just stick in Dorian, open D string. Try to play the Smurf song for Christmas. Smurf song. I can't remember how it goes exactly. Goodness makes the badness go away. Goodness makes you happy every day, every day. You get sadness in your heart. If there's goodness in goodness makes the badness go away. Alright, I think that's it. Let me try to put chords on it. Goodness makes the badness go away. Goodness makes you happy every day. Badness cannot start if there's goodness in your heart. Goodness makes the badness go away. Alright, let's put some chords on it. So that's a C. Goodness makes the badness go go when goodness makes the bad go goodness makes the badness go goodness makes the badness so it'd be like should be D minor. But I'll throw a major in there because that should be a happy one. That should be a happy note. I'll go out of the key with major. Yay. Goodness makes you happy every day. Badness cannot start. What is that? An E. Badness cannot start. If there's goodness in your heart, goodness makes the badness go away. Alright. Goodness makes the badness go away. Goodness makes you happy every day. Badness cannot start if there's goodness in your heart. Goodness makes the bad. Goodness makes the badness go away. I don't know. Kind of messed up that end bit. Let's try it with picking. Goodness makes the badness go away. Goodness makes you happy, no. Goodness makes you happy every day. Goodness makes you happy every day. There it is. Badness cannot start if there's goodness in your heart. Goodness makes the badness go away. Goodness makes the badness. Goodness makes the badness go away. Goodness makes you happy every day. Maybe I should have a minor in there. D minor. Staying in the key. Badness cannot start. Wait a sec, now I got messed up. Badness cannot start. Badness cannot start. No, badness cannot start. If there's goodness in your. Okay, now I messed it all up. I'm all messed up. I don't know. Let me try it one more time. Goodness makes the badness go away. Wait, no. Goodness makes the badness go away. Goodness makes you happy every day. Badness cannot. Then it goes bad. Oh yeah. Badness cannot start if there's goodness. If there's goodness in your heart, goodness makes the badness probably don't need to strum everyone. I don't know. Goodness makes the badness go away. Goodness makes you Goodness makes you happy every day. Badness cannot start if there's goodness in your heart. Goodness makes the badness go away. I feel like that Smurf that keeps on trying to play his horn and gets it wrong all the time. What's that guy's name? I don't know. No one knows anymore. Heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? No, I do care. Tell me how the chord goes. I want to know what the secret. Okay. It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor chord, the major lift, the baffled king composed a hallelujah. Hold on, wait a second. What? You said it was one chord that pleased the Lord. That was like 5 chords. I don't even think they're in the same. Okay, look. It's not about. The Lord likes His music. That's the point. It's not about the one chord. You're missing the point. It's important. So that's why we say hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Bathing on the roof, something, but she tied you to the kitchen chair, broke your throne and cut your hair, and made you sing the hallelujah. I don't know how, I forgot, I need the lyrics. I don't know. Driving down the road, trying to loosen my load. 7 women on my mind. 4 that wanna hold man, 2 that wanna so mad. 1 that she's a friend of mine. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Rising up when you still can't, don't even try and understand. Just find a place to make your stand and take it